Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got our Tamer Goods set Diaboromon playmat helping us out, along with our Digivolving Diaboromon, and we still got our Jupitermon statue helping us as we continue on with our second box of BT24 Time Stranger. Before we get into this, just a little quick story. I tried to go to a pre-release for this, and my schedule is very busy, so the only one that I could go to was like an hour and a half away. And when I got there, they told me like, hey, we're really sorry. We didn't get our product in, so we can't do the event. And they were like, but since you're here, we are going to give you a participation pack. And because I was the first person there, they also gave me a winner's pack. So these two we're going to open up later on when we have videos that don't specifically go for pack openings. So look forward to that. But I was also like, I got there like 30, 45 minutes early, and I'm like, I'm going to stick around. I took a look, bought some Digimon singles that they had. They didn't have many, but I found some that I thought were worth it for the price. And I expected to play this, so I brought some sleeves to sleeve stuff up in. Just some average sleeves. Enough for the deck, for eggs, and for any like real special ones that I wanted to sleeve there on the spot. But whenever I go to these things, I also like to bring some extra decks. And I ended up bringing this box, which holds 3 decks pretty nicely. I've got my Iceclad deck, my Diaboromon deck, and my Jimmy Ken Fire deck. And some people actually showed up. A brother and sister, and they were very new. They had the Ancient Dragon starter deck and the Renamon starter deck. So I pulled out the Jimmy Ken because I'm like, this one only has commons and uncommons. Shouldn't be too much of a one-sided match like that. And we had fun, and I got to teach them how to play. So unfortunately, I didn't get to play in the event, but I did help some newbies learn some rules, and we had a fun time. We played a couple matches, and then we just went home. And like I said, I got both the participation and the winner pack, so I can't really be too salty about it. Like, yes, I didn't get any of the pre-release cards, but so is life sometimes. And with that little quick story out of the way, let's get right into this box and see what we've got inside. We've got more Diaboromon representation, so hopefully we can get at least one Diaboromon X antibody would be lovely. And maybe they'll give us some better luck, because we only got one alt art and one secret rare last time. And there should be 2 alt arts normally per box. So hopefully we can get a little bit better luck. Not just saying that our first box was trash luck, because we did get its worth out. Looks like, yeah, this one just slid over. So there we are with our box topper. And we're going to pick out 4 packs to just get right into. And luckily, we've already looked at one box, so this should be a fairly quicker video. Because as you know, when we open up that first box, that first video can be like 40 minutes. Anyways, we got Kokarimon, Medicmon, Salmon, Garomon, Ikakumon, Gyomon, Snow Goblimon, Dimetromon, Muchomon, Asuna, Raidramon, 6 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 6,000 DP. Can Digivolve from red or purple, is dual color purple-red. Can also Digivolve from any standard Appmon for a cost of 3. App fused with Hackmon, Protectmon, and Peepomon for a cost of 0. That's any 2 of those. On player, when Digivolving, one of your Digimon with the System, Life, or Transmutation trait gains Security Attack +1 for the turn. On deletion, you may play 1 level 3 Digimon card with the Appmon trait from your trash without paying the cost. link for a cost of 2 to an Appmon to give plus 3000 DP, and on deletion you may play one level 3 Appmon trait Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. Again, I don't like these one-time use ones, but it makes sense because we've seen all the way up to Hadesmon, and they are very much about quickly like being deleted and then coming back out on the field with their Tamer Ray. So that's kind of how they work. And we got Medusamon. Very good. This is our third copy, I think, of her. 11 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Raid, Progress, and Piercing. When Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon. Then by returning 2 cards from their trash to the bottom of the deck, they play 2 Petrification tokens. Digimon White, 3000 DP. Your turn. This Digimon can't suspend. On deletion, trash your top security card. After, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP for each of your opponent's Digimon until their turn ends. So yeah, this one, very similar to the older one. Again, you do have to send 2 cards from their trash to the bottom of the deck. So that's both a good and a bad thing. Like, I would say send their big playmakers from the trash back to the bottom of the deck. Like, yes, that does mean that they could cycle back to them, but that by the time they do that, I think it's going to be too late. Whereas if they stay in the trash, they might have ways to get them back. All right. Second pack. And we got Goblimon, Caramon X Antibody, Abyss Sanctuary Throne Room, Peoplemon, Cyclonemon, Kamemon, Wanamon, Biomon, Hygomon, Blimpmon, Raidramon, which we just saw so we don't have to look at it again, and we got Jupitermon Secret Rare. Yo, that's pretty cool. I wish again we didn't pull it so early, but glad we got another Secret Rare, and glad we got the other one, so we've gotten both Secret Rares, so that's cool. I think this one is the cheaper of the two, if I'm remembering. It's a 12 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 13,000 DP. Digivolve from level 5 with the TS trait for a cost of 5. Digivolve from level 5 with Angiohumuscus in name. Cost 1 for each of your security cards. Okay. On player when Digivolving, trash your top security card, and one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 13,000 DP until their turn ends. Then if you have 1 or fewer security cards, recover 2 from the deck. All turns, once per turn, when your security stack is removed from, trash your opponent's top security card. All turns, once per turn, when any of your TS trait Digimon or Tamers would leave the battle area, by trashing your top security card, they don't leave. I don't care for this final ability. The rest, really good. Being able to recover 2 cards from your security, that's great. Because like I said, with the Electmon to Aegeusmon, the way like those work is that you could trash some stuff, you could get 1 back. Then if you manage to get into this guy, you could put 2 more back, bringing you back up to 3. So I am really appreciative of that, because I don't like skating that thin line, because you are just 1 wrong move away from your opponent just running over you. And that thin line is not a good one, I don't think. It's also interesting that you can Digivolve from the particular level 5, and it costs 1 for each of your security cards. So the less you have, the less it's going to cost for you to Digivolve into it, which kind of incentivizes you to use up all your security cards. Because if you only got 1 security card, it's a Digivolution cost of 1. And that is real great. Again, I'm not sure how worth it that is. I don't think that I like that playstyle. Next pack, we got Super Hacking, which is the last common in the set. We got another Wanamon, Kyokyomon, Sunomon, another 3. I hate that. I hate it so much. Gyomon, Growlmon, or War Growlmon, I should say. Bukamon, 4 eggs. Ooh. Ryudamon, Ogremon, Waymon, Master Blimpmon, 7 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Can Digivolve from blue or black, is dual color black-blue. Digivolve from level 4 with the Machine or Cyborg or TS trait for a cost of 3. Has Blocker and Armor Purge, end of attack, or end of opponent's turn once per turn. You may play 1 play cost 5 or lower card with Machine, Cyborg, or TS trait from this Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. Assembly -2, a Blimpmon or Tamer card with the TS trait. When this card would be played, by placing the specified cards from the trash under it, it reduces the play cost. Inherited effect, your turn, this Digimon's attack target can't change. So what I'm kind of understanding from this with the assembly is that you would take a Tamer out from the trash with the TS trait, put it underneath it, and hopefully it's one of the ones that has Mind Link so that you can then take it off and keep it. But I don't know any that have Mind Link. The only one that I thought was the Witch, and she's not TS trait. And we got a Geosmon, alright, or a Geomon. He's a 5 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. Digivolve from Elecmon or level 3 with the TS trait for a cost of 2. Barrier, when moving, on play, or when Digivolving, by adding your top security card to your hand, you may play 1 TS trait Tamer card from your hand without paying the cost. This effect can't play cards with the same name as any of your Tamers. Inherited effect, Barrier. Again, I see what they're going with these guys, but I'm just not that big of a fan of this playstyle. And we got our final pack this video. And we pulled 2 super rare. Well, we pulled a super rare and a secret rare, which, woof. I'm really hoping that we slow down a bit. Skull Citanamon, Shamamon, Docmon, Vedamon, Kamemon, Demidevamon, Ginryumon, Kalmeramon, Central Town Throne Room, Skull Beluchimon, Ray, 3 play costs, start of your main phase. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. Your turn, when any of your Digimon get linked, by suspending this Tamer, draw 1 and trash 1 card in your hand. Then, one of your Digimon may app fuse into a Digimon card with the System, Life, or Transmutation trait in the trash. Security, play this card without paying the cost. So after seeing almost their entire line, the way you're supposed to work with this one is you link the corresponding Digimon or Appmon to the app. So like it would be Hackmon and Protectmon. You link them. Then you can suspend this Tamer to draw a card, and you would trash, Revivemon into the, Raidramon into the trash. And because you did that, you would then get to take it out of the trash and app fuse those two together to kind of give you some steam. And we've got Skull Seedramon. Very cool. Second copy of this that we've gotten. 7 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Can Digivolve from blue or purple, is dual color purple-blue. Digivolve from level 4 with the Aqua or Sea Animal in any of its traits, or with the TS trait for a cost of 3. On player, when Digivolving, trash any 3 Digivolution cards from one of your opponent's Digimon. Then, if played by effects, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards. On deletion, you may play 1 level 4 or lower Digimon card with Seedramon in its name or the TS trait from your trash without paying the cost. Rule trait has Aquatic type. Inherited effect, when attacking once per turn, by placing one of your other Digimon as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card, it unsuspends. So again, I talked before about how you could throw this into an undead deck because it does have the undead type. I do really like its art. Like, this is pretty cool. I never would have thought that we would have gotten a Skull Seedramon, but I definitely like the look. As for the card itself, it's nothing crazy good. It's nothing crazy bad. Like I said, I could see splashing it into an undead deck to give it the trashing Digivolutions, which might give them the edge. Definitely a 2 off in that kind of situation, I think. But with that, we've gone through another 4 packs. Something I did want to note is that I have made playlists of all the sets that we've opened, So if you've missed any of those, you can go check them out on the channel. Just play through all the playlists. As always, if you guys have any ideas for future videos, leave it in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a good old thumbs up, hit that like button. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. Don't forget to hit the bell icon because we upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.